Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while. Welcome back to round 15 of the AIL1B. The stream is brought to you today by BF Sports Analysis. Should be in for a cracking game here as the sun is out as DUFC take on the visitors UCC. I'm joined here making his comms debut by Mac Reynolds. Mac, how are we?
Very good. Beautiful day for rugby. Dublin rain this year has been pretty bad to say the least. But beautiful day today. Getting the good weather. Nothing better than a good AIL match on a Saturday. So pleasure to be here.
Facts, right. Teams for today, starting with UCC, starting with number 15, Ben O'Connor, Neville O'Leary, Evan Clark, David Coogan, Mark Hetherington, Harry Murphy and Jack Casey make up your backs. Onto the pack, Sean Dunn, Stephen O'Shaughnessy, Danny McCarthy, Sam O'Sullivan, Conor Ryan, Sean Adogbo, Michael O'Sullivan and Camille Nowak make up your starting eight. The replacements for UCC, Dara Prenter, Dara O'Connell, Dawid Nowak, Ted O'Callaghan, Paddy Gaffney and Harry Coughlin. Mac, I'll let you do the honours of reading out the Trinity team.
Starting with number 15, Matt Lynch, Davey Colbert, Hugo Lynch, Mark Walsh, Hugh Goddard, Zach Workey, and at 9, Connor Tracy. And with your pack, Ian McDormand, Jack O'Neill, Arthur O'Reilly, Michael Walsh, Archer Spankowski, Kevin Jackson, Connell Henchy, and at the back of your scrum, your captain, David Walsh. For reserves, Jack Pollard, Carl Brennan, Hunter Jeans-Johns, Tom Davidson, Oscar Cawley, and Callum McDonald.
Our man in the middle today is Ross Whitefield. We'd like to thank our sponsors, AIB, for bringing you today's game, as well as BF for obviously doing the live stream. As we see now, Dave Walsh is leading out the Trin team. UCC team being led out by number 4, Sam O'Sullivan. A couple of notable names in the UCC side today. Certainly number 5, 6, Conor Ryan and Sean Adogbo, pair of them making their Munster debuts this year. In the back line, you have Ben O'Connor as well. And you just hear the applause there for either side.
There's something in the air today at College Park. Absolutely beautiful day. Crowds out. I want to see Trinity trying to get to the top of the table, overcome Wesley. So great energy in the air.
Certainly so. Couple of schoolmates going against each other. UCC's number 7, Michael O'Sullivan, Blackrock past pupil, will be taking on his mates in the second row partnership. That is Michael Walsh and Arthur Smakowski.
Yeah, wow.
Certainly so. And Harry Murphy in the middle there, looking to get us underway. Ref just starting his clock here. And we are off. Murphy just hanging it up high. Mark Walsh trying to get a hand to it. Ball's just bobbling along the floor here.
Yeah, scrum to Trinity off the knock. Good attempt in the air, but ultimately they go first knock on. So Trinity ball in the scrum.
Certainly so. Both sides will certainly be looking to get a staple here. Trinity certainly just to lock out the scrum. UCC trying to test it a bit. Obviously, first scrum of the day. Less than a minute in.
Yeah, great to have, Trinity, great front row here. Hold their own.
Certainly so. Ball is in there. Tracy has it at the base. Very solid scrum to start the game. Ball's out now to Matt Lynch. Matt Lynch unleashes David Colbert. David Colbert puts a kick in through. Ball's bobbling along the ground here. Back to the base now for O'Connor, and O'Connor puts in a kick of his own. Finds some backfield there. The ball is going, and the ball has gone dead. We are back all the way up to
Cork 40.
Yeah,
the Cork 10 there. So good kick, just unlucky bounce for Cork there. Great kick over the top, but
and a great platform right now for Trinity to have their first real attack of the day in the middle of the park. Very solid scrum there from either side, just to start off the game, and refs will be certainly happy to see that as well.
100%. And you look for Trinity to try and get it to number 12, Mark Walsh, making his return from injury a few weeks ago. So important game, important to have him back for Trinity, and look forward to see what he can do.
Certainly so. Hugo Lynch is another one that's back. Was away last week, but he's in this week. Mark Walsh now. Mark Walsh going route one as always. And high tackle there. Trinity get the penalty. Thought they were going to go early there, but Walsh saying, no. Let's calm it down. Lynch with ball in hand here. Let's see what the comms are. Looks to be corner. Zach Quirk. And Quirk finds a good touch there. Trinity about 15 metres out now from the UCC line. As we have our first line out of the day. O'Neill to throw it in.
And yeah, look for Trinity to target Spinkowski on the line out, shorten their area, because
back into the middle there. Jackson. Lift doesn't go quite to hand there, and ball's out there for O'Sullivan. UCC will certainly be happy with that let off there. Trinity will be kicking themselves in the foot there. We're in the position for an early advantage there, but communication just wasn't right there. Sean Dunn there with a good carry. UCC looking to exit here now. Ball's at the base here for Casey, and Casey sends one up. Coming and goes straight out. Very good clearance kick there for UCC.
Yeah.
Trinity again with a line out, just off the halfway now.
Good discipline as well from Davy Colbert. Leave the ball there, get the Trinity line out, because, oftentimes you can't really see how the wind's taking the ball and accidentally step out or knock it out. So good play by Davy. Get a Trinity line out just behind half.
Certainly so. Straight up in the middle there on Jackson. Jackson brings it down to Tracy. Tracy to Quirk. Quirk now to Lynch. Ball there back in the hands of UCC. UCC putting a kick through there. Ball staying in field, and the ball goes out there. And they go quick here now. And Matty Lynch just kicking the ball dead. UCC again with the line out, but not as close to the line this time.
Yeah.
Not entirely sure what happened there. I think Mark Walsh just trying to feed Hugo Lynch on that little tip-on pass. The ball didn't go quite to hand.
Yeah, it looked like a short line. Might have been a bit behind him or just a little handling error there. Not too sure. But, unlucky. Trinity would want to have that one back. But still a lot of time,
Certainly so. Still plenty of ball to be played. UCC have their first line-out option of the day. O'Sullivan there in that +1 row. Ball just goes over the top there. Not entirely sure what happened again. Conal Henchy, who would have thought that? Conal Henchy putting it on the volley there. Back in the hands of O'Connor, and Henchy just wrapping him up there. O'Connor's brought down on the halfway line. Pulled out now to the 12. Coogan. Trinity defending the halfway line here. Up now.
Henchy again with the chop. Just where they call him the grass cutter. Just gets down there, gets to
send one up. Underneath.
Great take by Davy Colbert. Gets tripped up there, but gets back on his feet.
Ryan there trying to hold him up, but ball's down here now. McDermott there with the carry. And McDermott's brought down just off the 10. And Trinity look to return a kick of their own here, as Tracy looks to set up his Caterpillar ruck. But the ball is out there. Casey Murphy has spotted that very well. Colbert steps into play 9 as he feeds Walsh. O'Sullivan and O'Neill there just having a bit of a tussle on the ground. Again, the pair of them knowing each other. O'Neill, a former Blackrock pupil. Tracy there now hangs it up.
High one.
Bud brought down there, and it's back in the Trinity man's hands. Conal Henchy there winning the ball. Great tackle there by David Colbert. Smakowski now with the first carry, and a huge carry there by Smakowski. Shrugging off Nowak. Pulled out the back here now to Lynch, and Lynch just seeing some space in the backfield.
What a kick. Gonna sit perfectly.
Certainly so. O'Connor there returning it. And the ball goes straight out. O'Connor saying, no point messing around here. Let's just get it off the park.
Yeah. And, good sequence of events for Trinity. I mean, both sides, but Trinity, right? intercept the ball off the high kick, and then fire it, go with the back to Matty Lynch. They fire it. Cork kicks it back out of bounds. Trinity Lido right on the 10. So, good sequence of events. That's what we like to see build up, but good play from both teams for sure.
Exactly. Let's just see what happens with the line out here now. It was a great previous lineup by Kev Jackson there, but UCC just having slight issue with their own line out at the very start of the game as well.
Yeah.
Just seemed to be miscommunication. No one really jumped for it before the hooker really threw that ball.
Yeah, a little bit of off movement there, throw it over the top. Good play by Conal Hentry at the back of the line out, though, get his foot on it.
Certainly
Don't see that every day, though.
No, you certainly don't. No one would have backed that anyway. Yeah. Well, we have a wee break and play here. I assume you watched the match last night, Mac?
Yeah, just lovely performance by Ireland once again at the Aviva. A lot of friends out there,
Certainly so, but just great performance by Wales as well.
Of course.
Rhys Carey had him in the fantasy team.
Oh, yeah.
Can't really complain with that. But back to the rugby, and Jackson there winning the ball in the air. Out now to Quirk. Quirk feeding Dave Walsh. And Dave Walsh is brought down there by O'Sullivan and Nowick. Quirk again, ball in hand. Quirk trying to get the kick, but it's blocked down.
Yeah, it looks like it hit the back of Hugo Lynchy there, but Cork looks to attack here.
I'm shocked to see going. I'm shocked to see making a great break there. Ball's the base here now. Casey. He feeds Murphy. Oh, and Murphy managed to get the pass away, but the intercept is read very well there by Mark Walsh. And Conal Hentry is going, and Conal Hentry has just put his head down here, ladies and gents. He's gone brought down just past the halfway.
Quick ball by Hentry, goes to Quirky.
Good hands from Dave Walsh here. And Dave Walsh just keeping the ball, not trying to risk anything, not trying to play any fancy rugby here. McDermott now, but a two-man shot on him. Looks to be O'Sullivan and Ryan there. Out now to Quirk. Oh, no one really claiming that. And the ball's back in the hands of UCC now. UCC stabbing a kick in through. David Cobert's on his bike here as he's being chased down.
Great foot race, but David Colbert gets the ball, goes down the deck.
Certainly some loose passage of play going on here in this game right now.
Yeah.
Tracy there just marshalling his forwards around the corner. Jackson there with the carry. Tracy there just pulling it back there to Quirk. Quirk letting one rip.
Good take by the 10.
Back to Murphy. Murphy feeds O'Connor. O'Connor trying to step around the outside here of Walsh. He goes as he feeds this winger. Steps back on the inside, but Walsh gets a hand to it. And the ball is turned over there by Trinity. That is huge. Not entirely sure who made that turnover. And the ball is out here now. See, it looks to be Mike Walsh.
Yeah, Mike Walsh for the turnover there. Great to just get over the ball and poach after his brother. Dave Walsh, the captain, makes a chop tackle. So,
certainly.
Great brother on brother play there.
Go on, young Mikey. Don't know if you got a chance to read Dave's article, actually.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Just an interesting old read anyway.
Of course.
On the bus out. Fortunately, I couldn't tell you what he's doing his thesis on. It was way too many words to read.
Yeah. I just want to say I ain't reading all that.
Exactly. Just a wee break and play here now. And we are back up there now. Won by Conor Ryan at the tail of that line at UCC, looking to sample maul here now. UCC just piling bodies in here now as I get this maul going. Just off the 22 now. O'Shaughnessy with the ball at the tail.
Kevin Jackson coming around, sets the edge.
Ball is down here. Ref says perfectly legal.
Oh, great play.
And that is a huge piece of defense there by Trinity.
See the awareness of David Wallace just to jump on the ball there. Oh, it might have been Arthur actually, but
one of them anyway. Shelley just came up with the ball.
Two of them come in there. Force a turnover on the maul.
Certainly
great play by Trinity.
Shelley's a hard person to move anyway.
Of course, yeah.
Ball and play has been quite long in this game, to be honest.
Yeah.
Back down here now for a Trinity scrum. Tracy again with the put-in. Ball at the base there again. Another solid scrum by either side. And Lynch there, putting a kick through. Oh, what a kick. Great kick there by Matty Lynch. Ball goes out just past the 10.
Yeah, Ben O'Connor reaching for that one there. Unfortunately, goes through his arms and looks like Trinity's going to get a good field position here.
Certainly so. Great area to put on some defensive pressure now.
100%.
Get Jackson, Smikoski, Mike Walsh up into the air.
Yeah, Cork going to look to get their stuff on page for the lineout. Bunch of units in their lineout, so.
Certainly so. Very, very tall lineout options. Dogbo, Sullivan, and Ryan. Back to the middle here, and it goes up to a Dogbo. Smikoski trying to get his hand to it, but very well won. And Murphy there just sends up a spiral bomb. And Matty Lynch gathers that beautifully. And Lynch there, playing a bit of kick tennis of his own. Nice bounce to it. Backing out to Murphy. Murphy doesn't look to be kicking. Sorry, Casey there. Casey's not kicking. Casey's just going. Calls of a high tackle here, but ref says play on. Oh, and just a break through the middle there by Casey. And Casey seems to be doing this all himself here. But a great tackle there by Davy Colbert.
Yeah, Davy Colbert, great guy to have back. Always going to make your tackles for you. So
certainly so.
UCC with a bit of possession here, starting to get momentum. See what they'll do for it. Oh, just great shot by Conall Henchy, once again.
On his opposite man there, just not letting Michael Sullivan step at all, just absolutely taking his legs before he could go anywhere. Tracy there making the tackle on Murphy now. Advantage there for UCC.
Yeah, unfortunately, Trinity just trying to come over the ball there. Fell off his feet when he tried to go for the ball in the poach, so.
Sean Dunn there with a good carry. UCC attacking the 22 now. A bit of a loose pass there, but it's pulled out the back here now. Not sure who has the ball here, but still in the UCC hands.
Great chop and top from Mark Walsh there and Hugo Lynch.
Sure.
Great center duo to have.
Very much so. Very physical center duo.
Trinity going to look for some line speed here.
Pulled out the back here now to Murphy. Murphy there. Thought he had some space, but great hands there.
Yeah, catches his own bobble.
No. Hugo Lynch doing very well to get over the ball there, but we go back for the original penalty. Murphy there doing very well just to bring in the man, just to pop it away. Yeah. But that pass just not going to hands. And Hugo Lynch just getting in over the top of that.
Yep.
Let's see. You'd assume UCC will go for the corner here now.
100%. Yeah, their lineout seems to be clicking finally, so go up to their big number 6.
Dogbo.
A little bit of break of play here.
Murphy just seems to be down here. Dave Walsh just having a word with the physio. A couple of scores throughout 1B for you. 0-0 between Garryowen and Blackrock right now. Old Wesley 3 and Estonian 7. Nace beating Highfield 14-0 down in Cork, and City of Armagh 5, Queens 0.
Yeah.
So some big games taking place today in the AIL as usual. That Wesley Inst game it's going to be massive, to be honest.
Yeah, honestly.
And then Nace as well. Nace will certainly be looking to win down Highfield. It's always a tough place to go, down to Highfield.
100%, yeah. Down in Cork, right.
Limerick as well. Doyle, where Blackrock are right now, taking on Garryowen.
Yeah, we'll be interested to keep in touch with the Old Wesleyan and Estonians game because, yeah, we'll see what happens there, but
certainly so. When we find the corner.
2 top of the table teams.
Very much so.
But back to play here in College Park.
And as we suspected, they went for the corner here now. Again, about 15 metres out. You just see the large frames of O'Sullivan and Dogbo and Ryan walking in there. O'Sullivan and then Mike O'Sullivan just there as a +1. He's stepping in as the insert. But Ryan just not gathering the ball, not cleanly anyway, but it's back in O'Sullivan's hands and he just shakes off Dave Walsh. Around the corner there now to Mike O'Sullivan.
Oh, loose. Throws it off the deck. They retain the ball, though, to the 10.
Murphy there now.
And monstrous tackle there by Trinity.
Mike Walsh there. Huge shot. The Dogbo now.
Chop again by Henchy. Gets on the leg of a Dogbo.
Back around the corner here now. You should see options go for this blind side. And Michael Sullivan just goes through the middle here. Trying to get... Bumps away. Tries to get the offload. I'm not sure whose hands it's
Connor
in.
Tracy. Nice.
And that is Trinity will be very lucky there for that knock on. UCC just finding those gaps around the centre.
Yeah,
of
it's
the
been
ruck.
about 2 or 3 times when, UCC's picking, trying to go fast. They find a little inseam and get some space. But good recovery from Trinity, certainly, especially in their own end and their own 22.
Certainly so. But in these early stages of the game, UCC really playing all the ball.
Yep. Yeah, seems Trinity's playing a bit more field position, whereas UCC's liking to play with the ball here.
Certainly so. I'm sure they've got the players to do it, really.
100%.
As I said before, even before coming in today, I was like, this will be a tough game for both sides.
Yeah, a few Munster players of them.
Certainly
Correct.
so, yeah.
Nice for UCC.
Yeah. Certainly Michael O'Sullivan today, I believe he's coming back from injury, involved with the Irish 20s
Fair
as well.
play.
So hopefully he'll be looking to get a run in
Yep.
next weekend against Scotland. Same with Michael Walsh as well. Pair of them be looking to put their hands up for the World Cup coming up
Yeah,
this year.
certainly.
Back now to Quirk with ball in hand, and Quirk
The
brings
left
the
footed
ball.
boot just around the 22. So UCC line out here, looking to do damage. Keep it the field position. So they're going to be interested in what they're going to do here. But
Up there, straight to a dog bow at the front. See, try to get this maul going here. Not entirely sure where the ball is. The ball's somewhere in the middle there.
Arthur O'Reilly on the edge, just
But ref has his arm out here. Advantage, UCC. Pull back here now to Murphy.
great shot by Hugo Lynch. They try and play off the deck to their 10.
But great offloading rugby here by UCC as well. Trying to send that dummy.
Great recovery by Matty Lynch.
Back now to O'Connor. O'Connor trying to put one in over the top here.
Hugo Lynch catches it, but it's going to be back to the advantage around the 22 for UCC off the lineout, off the maul. Trinity just committing a penalty there, unfortunately. So looking to go quick, and they're just going to settle back down.
Again, probably be looking to go to the corner here, considering how close they are to the line.
100%, and their maul's been definitely working very well.
That previous maul there stopped very well by the Trinity men, but unfortunately gave away the penalty.
Yeah. Good nudge, just around the 7-yard line.
At top of the edge, the bottom of the tee there. So you put 7 meters out now from the Trinity line. Trinity not looking to commit anyone, just piling bodies into that maul. Seems to be going around. But it's contained very well right now. But again, another penalty advantage to UCC. Could be joining in the side there. That maul is contained really well. A dogbo there with ball in hand, just managing to break away, but wrapped up really well there by the Trinity men.
Yeah, well played by Connor Tracy, getting on the ball there, stopping him from any forward possession further.
UCC now just looking to go to their forwards, just to pick and goes.
Explosive, but nice chop and top. Dave Walsh on the top.
Dave Walsh just getting in underneath that ball, not allowing now to dive down on the line. Ref just ensuring that are onside. Casey there, and Casey gets over for UCC for what is the first score of the game. Score now 5-0 to UCC. And an unsuccessful conversion there. Score still remains 5-0 to UCC as Matty Lynch will be looking to get us back underway here. Ball back in the middle here now for Matty Lynch. And Lynch sends us underway, setting it up high and right. Taken well there by Captain Sam O'Sullivan. Casey there now, ball at the base, and he sends up a box kick. Stays in field there, Quirk with his hands through, but Quirk looking to go himself here, and Quirk just making a run up the sideline, brought down there by Sean Adogbo.
UC's trying to get on the ball. Nice clear by Trinity.
McDermott there brought down just off the halfway line. Tracy now feeding Lynch. Who found Dave Walsh there?
Good ruck speed, keeping the possession going.
Mark Walsh going route one. Brought down on the halfway line here. Tracy there getting quick ball to Matty Lynch. Flashing across the face here to Jack O'Neill, who's brought down straight in front of us. And O'Neill is brought into touch there. UCC line out just in front of us here now. Some great quick ball there by the Trinity men.
Yeah, Jack O'Neill just trying to put the ball down, keep his feet. A little bit of a weird one there as he was getting held up as his knees were on the ground, but fair call by the ref as he got taken into touch.
UCC again, looking to set up that Coogan. Get men round here. Now up going. Trying to get over Dave Walsh. Dave Walsh looked to make the tackle there, but now managed to stay on his feet there. Pulled out now. And that pass there, just going forward into touch. Trinity will have the option here of a line out or a scrum.
Yeah, certainly a good break for Trinity, though, as, UCC's been keeping possession. Playing territory now as it's kind of changed as, Trinity was kicking the ball, playing deep, and, UCC's been a lot of the possession, I'd say, frankly, Josh.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there, Mac. Sure, about 15 minutes left to play in this half as well. So still plenty of time anyway. Scrums have been quite good today.
Yeah, both sides. Easy for the ref to call, right?
Very, very much so. Both sides, very solid.
Nice to see, College Park. Beautiful grass as it recovered from, colors the other week where it was just torrential downpour. Field got cut up a bit, so.
Cut up is an understatement.
Yeah.
Cut up is quite a large understatement. Again, very solid scrum there at the base for Tracy. Feeds Mark Walsh, who pulls it out the back there to Davy Colbert. Colbert just getting some extra meters there. And now to Quirk, to Matt Lynch. Matt Lynch tried to get taken early there, but got great hands away to Hugh Goddard. And Goddard's still on his feet, and Goddard's still going here now. Some dancing footwork. You see, trying to get a man over the ball here. But out now to Smakowski. Smakowski with a big old run up there into Conor Ryan. Tracy going back to the blind side here, finding Jack O'Neill, but Jack O'Neill is isolated here. Men have gotten there to support him. Backing out to Mike Walsh. Mike Walsh supported by his older brother Dave and Kev Jackson. Tracy out to Quirk. McDermott there, pulled out the back to Mark Walsh, and Matty Lynch there is just chopped past the 10. Mark Walsh again.
Trinity being met at the line, but quick ruck speed, Trinity's clearing over the ball quick. Connor Tracy's getting it out of there, so.
Pull back now to Quirk. Who feeds Mike Walsh again. Mike Walsh going through a lot of work here. All three Walshes really just putting their head down, carry, pull out the back there, but still in Trinity hands there.
And Mark Walsh picked up off the ground.
Tracy finding Jackson. Pull out again. Mike Walsh there. Mark Walsh with a great dummy after a great pass from his brother Mark. Hugo Lynch is putting his head down and going now. There's so many Walshes out here, I'm getting confused. Dave Walsh with a pullback pass, finding Matty Lynch. And Hugh Goddard finds some space and gets the offload away to Kev Jackson, but the ball doesn't go to hand. And we're back in the hands of UCC. UCC with the knock-on advantage, I believe. And O'Connor there, seeing no one's in the backfield. And that is
50-22.
That's a great 50-22 there by Ben O'Connor. Great identification of space known in the backfield there. UCC trying to go early here. But that was a great shot by Conal Henchy. Absolutely going straight to the back of Ben O'Connor there.
Yeah, probably the last guy I'd want to have coming behind me.
Certainly so. And ref will be looking to stop the clock here. Just a few men down here for Trinity, David Colbert and Arthur O'Reilly. And we are back here now. UCC with the line out. Hand going straight up to the tail there on Conor Ryan. And they look to set up this maul. Trinity piling bodies into it here now. UCC looking to get that maul going again. Finding space on the left-hand corner. And again, UCC with the advantage here from that maul. Ref just must be seeing something. A Dogma there with a good carry. Brought down there by Conal Henchy, I believe. Back around the corner here. Smikowski absolutely nailing Casey there, but UCC about 5 metres off from the line here and a new advantage here now for UCC. And that's a huge shot by Smikowski there.
Yeah, UCC certainly winning the hype out right now, though, getting under the Trinity players' arms, positive carries here and there.
And that is another try for UCC. Score here now, 10-0. Scored by one of the centres, I believe. And kick nailed there by number 10, Harry Murphy. Score now, 12-0 to the visitors. And Trinity walking back into the middle here now. As we just approach this halftime whistle, I believe, probably about less than 10.
And Trinity's definitely going to be going into half, just talking to the fourth coach, Killa, about how they can stop the mauls, how they can stay disciplined in it, because that, to be frank, that's really killing them right now.
Completely so. And that's a great contest in the air there by either side. The UCC managed to win it back there nicely. Casey there again, looking to set up a box kick. And he sends it up.
High and short.
And it's one back there by Murphy. But it's a knock on there. Believe it's Trinity ball.
Yeah, Trinity ball in the scrum there. Just kind of a weird one there. UCC trying to contest. Went up for it and it goes off the UCC winger's foot.
Certainly so. Another big scrum here now. The Trinity will certainly be looking to get some attacking phases. They've not had too much attacking phase in this half.
Yeah, not at all. The important scrum here right in front of the bear pit,
Very much so.
Trinity players in the background there. Guys looking fresh in their ones, so
Exactly.
get the boys fired up. Need a big one here.
I'm not going to comment on Alex Finley at all. It's just unfair. If you know, you know. Like, really.
Yeah.
Another great scrum there by either side. And now Hugo Lynch just pass not going quite to hand there. And that's really just the epitome of what's been going on here for Trinity. Trinity getting some great phase attack off scrum, but it's either a bit of a poor pass or just some poor handling there.
Yeah. Looks like it went behind Mark Walsh there, tried to, recover, but accidentally knocked it forward there. So looks just the story of the first half right now.
Certainly sound. We're another scrum right into the centre of the park here now.
The front row will be giving the Trinity players slack. A lot of scrum time for Arthur O'Reilly.
Certainly
Front
so.
row here, so got to give these guys a break.
Yeah.
Just some good play upcoming, hopefully.
Certainly so. Just score updates. Highfield 7, Nace 14. City of Armagh beating Queens 12-0. Garryowen 5, Blackrock 14. And Wesley 22, Inst 14. Certainly some interesting games going on.
Certainly.
That Queens game must actually be a cracker. Same with the Rock game. Obviously, Inst Wesley is the big one.
Great.
And Trinity get a huge scrum on there.
Well done.
And penalty goes Trinity's way after a very dominant display there by the men in white. That's exactly the boost they need coming into the end of this first half here now.
Yeah. Just great scrum. You can see the boys fired up. That's really energy, morale boost they need right now. Similar to in hockey, you have a fight, drop the gloves, get the boys fired up. So, good one.
Great one. Great reference there, Mac.
Thank you. I got to give a bit of props back to Canada.
Yeah, hockey, right now, a bit of a touchy subject for you, eh?
Yeah. Unfortunately, the US beat us there, but
what a win for the Eagles, mate.
no. Light at the end of the tunnel for the Canadians.
That light's a silver medal, yeah, it is.
Yeah. A little bit of banter here in the booth. I'm not liking it, but I'll keep my composure.
Exactly, you're gonna have to, mate. You're gonna have to. Considering you're taking over this job next year. Just breaking play here now. And we're back here now. Straight to the middle, but pass not going to Smakowski's hands. And O'Shaughnessy just has the ball back in his hand there. And that is another huge let-off for UCC. Murphy there.
Just comes off the foot wrong there.
Well, back in the hands of UCC and a great offload there. Coogan there, ball in hand. Casey now finds O'Connor, and O'Connor putting his gas skills to use there.
And looks like it's going to go at the back, so it's going to be a Trinity line out right around their own 10.
Great, another great identification of space there by Ben O'Connor, just to see that there was no one again in the backfield there. And another big scrum here. First time refs really have to call something. But the setup, scrum's been solid all day.
Yeah, it's been fairly clean today, so
Sean there just having a wee word with the ref. UCC getting the shove on here, but the ball is out for Quirk, who finds Hugo Lynch. Hugo Lynch goes through a nice gap there.
yeah, finally getting some link up between the centers. Nice to see a clean one go through, but unfortunately, ball is just behind number 15, Matty Lynch, and goes out of bounds for a Cork line out right outside the 22.
Disappointing there. Trinity just not. Seem to be any with chemistry out there right now, to be honest. Because you know what this team is capable of. They've proved it over the last few weeks. Like you saw, if you watched the stream last week up in Estonians, they were unbelievable.
Yeah. No, especially the backs, like you know, the magic in the back three. Anything can happen at any point. So look for that, especially today, to start turning around. Back three gets it going, centers start hitting through, but
Certainly so.
unfortunately, yet to see that so far.
And another lineup won there by UCC, getting this maul going. Shoxy just has the ball here, and UCC are just piling numbers into this one. Now they're just not sure if he should join or not, but now certainly getting in there, adding his body weight. And UCC seeing space on the blind side here. Coogan there just getting men around, trying to get the offload away. And a knock on there, back in Trinity hands.
Yeah, unfortunately, number 12 there just tried to score on the back, but knocked on, and that'll be half.
And we look to get back underway here in College Park. Melly Lynch with the ball in his hand. If you have not joined us for the first half, welcome now to the second half. This round 15 of AIL1B. Home side DUFC trailing to the visitors UCC 12-0. And Lynch again sends it high, short, and left. Taken there by Nawak. Dawid Nawak there. And that is a huge start for the men in white. That's exactly what they want to start this second half here. Getting that turnover penalty. Looks to be Hunter Dean Johns has come onto the pitch there, replacing number 3, Arthur O'Reilly. And Carl Brennan has come on there, replacing number 1, Owen McDermott. Lynch there with the strike, and he splits the sticks. Score here now, 3-12 to the visitors. Murphy now, ball in hand. Dave Walsh there with a great take as he runs into Conor Ryan. Tracy there. Ryan trying to get the block down there, but Tracy successfully getting it up. Dean Johns getting up there quickly and taking down Ben O'Connor. Casey there playing to the right. And that is a huge shot there by number 12, Mark Walsh, and Carl Brennan there. Pulled out the back here now. And that is a forward pass into touch there. Huge defence there by the Trinity men. Trinity playing with some amount of aggression now at the start of this second half. Let's see what they opt to go for here. Looks to be a scrum. Big scrum now for the replacement front rows. Carl Brennan and Hunter Dean Johns. Scrums were good in the first half. Let's see how they are here now. And just goes down here on our side. Some more score updates from 1B, Garryowen 5, Blackrock 21, Wesley 25, Inst 14, Highfield 14, Nace 17, and Queens 0, City of Armagh 12. So that Highfield Nace game must be a cracking game to watch. Very close game. And then Queens, Wesley Inst. Wesley must be really turning on the pressure here now. So we're back to the scrum here. Tracy there with the put in. The scrum's just wheeling, but Walsh gets the ball away there successfully. Pulled out now. No 9 there. Mike Walsh chooses to step in and play 9. Feeds Carl Brennan for his first carry of the day. Out now to Goddard, and Goddard going route 1 here. Goddard successfully getting that offload away. Oh. Ref calling the knock on there. Ref just having a word here now.
Yeah, Goddard just trying to make the play, right? Low Fijian offload, but fortunately goes to the ground with Hugo Lynch there.
And unfortunately, Conor Ryan seems to be down here. Just the UCC players just holding him up there. Seems to have taken a knock to the head. So certainly a lengthy enough break and play here now as he'll be looking to get assessed. And replacement here now. Camille Nowak has gone. Well, I'm actually not sure which Nowak it comes. One of them has gone to the second row there with Sam O'Sullivan, as that is the end of the day for Conor Ryan. Unfortunate to see him go. Never nice to see a player leave the field with a head injury, but it's for his own safety. And number 19, Ted O'Callaghan, has entered the fray. Ref there calling a reset. Ref just having a word here with Dean Johns. Looks to be solid scrum there. Casey feeding it in. But Trinity getting the huge shove on here, but the ball is out here. Casey finds Colgan. Colgan feeding on his other centre there. And now to O'Connor, and O'Connor just dancing around a few players. And O'Connor keeps going and is brought down just off the halfway line here. UCC attacking. Sean Adogbo there, but brought down very well by Dave Walsh, just chopping his ankles. Pulled out now to Murphy. Murphy finding Nowak. Nowak there just getting the offload away. David Nowak here, still going, ball in hand, and he's still going, and he's brought down again on the halfway line. Seemed to be a combination of Carl Brennan and Hunter. Again to O'Sullivan. And Dave Walsh getting
a double shot.
Extremely low there. Smikovsky there, coming in high and just taking the man down. O'Callaghan there, brought down by Brennan. And Dean Johns trying to get over the ball here. But ref saying release. Off the line here now. Henchy and Dave Walsh bringing down Sean Adogbo.
Great chop on top there.
But UCC now playing with the ball on their 10. O'Connor there just brought down off the 10. Back at the base now to Casey. Sean Dunn here with the carry.
And Connor Tracy just puts him down there.
Go on, Connor. And Casey saying, let's get rid of it now.
Yeah, great defensive stand by Trinity. Put on a bunch of shots.
Casey there sends it up. Davy Cobert's ball, and Davy Cobert has it, but he's brought down there by his opposite man, number 11, Mark Hurlington.
And looks like UCC gets the ball on the turnover, just poaches off.
But still in Trinity. But yeah, sorry, UCC have it there now. Who got over that? Mike O'Sullivan there getting over there. If you watch any of the Senior Cup from last year, certainly he's a hard man to move when he gets over the ball. And replacements here for Trinity. Oscar Cawley and Callum MacDonald coming on. And that'll see Cawley. That's an end to Zach Quirk's day.
And yeah, ball doesn't go to touch for UCC, but
back in the hands.
They kick it and now back to UCC.
MacDonald there looks to be going to 15, so that means
shot by Mark Walsh.
Manny Lynch will be playing 10.
Great to see Callum MacDonald out there representing the under 20 Trinity.
Certainly so. Go on, Cal.
Oh,
and ball just squirts out there. Not sure who knocked that on there. And that is a knock on by UCC. Trinity ball. And Oscar Cawley is now coming on.
Well played. Looks like Connell Henchy just had some line speed on there. Got right in his grill. A little bit of a rip and ball got knocked forward.
And Cawley is on for number 9, Connor Tracy. Great to see Oscar Cawley there, coming back from a hamstring injury.
So yeah, it looks like we're gonna get Matty Lynch in at 10 and Cal McDonald out to 15. So bit of a switch for Trinity, moving things around.
Certainly so, but it's great to have players like that you can bring in and out. Cal McDonald, someone who can play 10 centre and fullback. Matty Lynch in your 10, in your 15. Conor Tracy's another one who's literally played from 9 to 13 for the 20s and J1s. Hugh Goddard as well, another one to play centre and winger.
100%. Bunch of Swiss Army knives out there, so
exactly
that's what Trinity can do.
That's what the AIL is really. With only a 21-man squad, you need to have players there who can play multiple positions and be comfortable in multiple positions.
100%. Well said, Josh.
Cheers, boss. I'll be saying the same stuff every week, really. Solid scrum there by either side. Pull it now, Mark Walsh pulling the ball back to Matty Lynch. Matty Lynch get the ball away.
And Davy Colbert out to Calmet.
No, that's you, Goddard. Goddard trying to get the offload away, but the ball goes into touch. Not entirely sure what Goddard was trying to do there. But we'll have a UCC line out on this far side of the field. Looked to be Goddard, could have been going into touch anyway, trying to get the ball out. But either way, results in the UCC line out. And Carl Brennan is just taking a knee here now.
And we'll see what Trinity can do here, getting either Kev Jackson or Arthur Spankowski up for a contest, because
certainly so.
Need some pressure here. But you can never count Trinity out. The amount of, second half comebacks we've seen so far this season, and
exactly,
especially with our reserves coming over, finishing the game really strong, getting it out wide. We'll see what can happen, but looks as if UCC is definitely in the driving seat so far.
And if score update here in the Six Nations, Scotland 33, France 14. 56 minutes played there. To be honest, folks, didn't really see that one coming. And we're back for the line out here. UCC. And up there, Dogbo takes it. Seemed to be a loose take there, but ball not fully out there. Base here now for Casey. Back to a Dogbo. And he's brought down just off the 10.
Good counter ruck by Jack O'Neill there.
Ball still at the base here now. Just creating that time and tackle. Ball up. Not the best box kick, but quite a high one. Not sure who got a hand to it, but back with Kev Jackson here now. UCC fanning lads out to the left.
Yeah, good tip drill back there. I think David Colbert just popped it back. Look what Trinity can do here.
Mark Walsh just knocking that on. A Dogbo there. Gathering it up, trying to get the offload away, but we're back for the original knock on here now.
Yeah, Trinity doing, in honest words, a poor job of keeping the ball, especially in the backside now. They try another offload from 12 to 13. Unfortunately, goes to deck once again. So, like I said earlier, forward pack's definitely going to be unhappy with the amount of scrums they're in right now. But
yeah, certainly so.
Especially though it being 12-3, it just takes one play, one line break, and then either team's, in the driving seat for the rest of the game.
Back in it, yeah. But one thing you always got to do, you got to thank your bus driver.
Yeah, 100%.
Casey now to put into the scrum. Scrum goes down here now.
Let's go, Scrum!
Yes, fun fact for you here. The number one, Sean Dunn's nickname is Scrum Dunn. He used to play for Lansdowne back in the day. Well, 2 years ago.
Yeah, he built like a tank, so.
He's my cousin.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
My cousin. Dad Thomas here on the sideline was chatting to him before the game.
Yeah, always good to talk to the unks on the sideline, so.
It is.
So we can do here. Let's see if Hunter Deans Johns can best him. The man from Eton, so we'll see what happens here.
We're in. Trinity trying to pile on pressure here, but the ball is out here for Casey now. A ball just not going to hand here now, but back in the hands of O'Connor. O'Connor just trying to...
Line speed chopped up by, looks like it was Hugo Lynch. Sorry.
Again to O'Sullivan, but runs straight into Carl Brennan. And Mike Walsh. Pull back here now.
Shot by Kevin Jackson. And looks like he's on the ball there. We'll see what the ref gives it.
Ref's not giving anything there. UCC, ball back in hands here. Smakowski there now, and Dean Johnson trying to get over it, but nothing coming from it. Here, you hear calls for boot it. Back to Ben O'Connor here now. Ben O'Connor trying this crossfield kick. And success with the butt. Offside there from the kick.
Is Trinity going to look to try and play fast here maybe, but...
It looks to be just a bit too slow there, trying to go quickly.
Yeah.
The ball was too far back. UCC were already back 10. No point in trying it now, obviously.
Yeah, but if there's ever a time to get our line-out sorted and our maul sorted, it's right now. This is a big play for Trinity, so great nudge right on the, looks like around the 4-yard line, so 4-meter line, pardon me. American terms.
Yeah, buddy, you're in Ireland. Come on, man. You're Canadian as well.
Yeah.
On Trinity about 15 meters out here. Straight up there, Kev Jackson, and ball is down here. Ref saying hold, ball at the base here now for Jack O'Neill, and they'll be looking to get this maul going. And they just look to be pushed towards the sideline. Jacko here just breaks away. Right thing to do there, Jacko. Cleared out there. Cawley. Ball at the base now for Jackson.
And that's just vintage Blackrock Kevin Jackson putting his head down, running straight at the first guy he sees.
In the words of Keith Murphy, Kev Jackson will put his head where no man will put his feet. But UCC with some great defensive pressure here now, and the ball is squirted out, and the ball has gone back about 15 metres here. Trinity now playing near the UCC 10-metre line. Lynchy here now. UCC trying to get over the ball here. Oscar Cawley going down the blind side here, but again, just being shut out by this red wall that is the UCC defence.
Another shot on our captain, David Walsh there, so.
UCC getting off the line here.
Oh.
Carl Brennan now putting in a shot.
Iron curtain here.
Cawley seeing we're not getting anywhere. Opting to go for the box. And the ball is up here now. And O'Connor calls a mark.
Just an unreal defensive stand by UCC there.
You have to say so. Certainly making a meal of that maul there. And then just getting their two-man shots in. Trinity seems to be too high there. Just getting marched back by the UCC defence. Line out here now for Trinity.
A generous mark by the ref, but give it to him. And yeah, Trinity right back where they were 20 minutes ago, so.
Exactly. Jackson again, up, down. Walsh with the ball here now. Pulls it out the back to Cawley. Pulled back here now to Lynch. Over the top
to David Colbert.
Coming going, stepping back inside. Conal Henchy there supporting well. Smakowski now. Smakowski with a big old tackle. Sorry, carry. Cawley again to Lynch.
Oh.
And Doggo there.
That looks like it could have been intentional. It could be a yellow there.
Certainly so. We'll see. We'll just see what the ref says. They've gotten a lot stricter now when it comes to the one-handed rule. Usually they'll give it as a penalty, but no yellow card if it's two hands, genuine attempt. But seems to just be ref believes he made a genuine attempt there, so penalty to Trinity. Quite a long pass though from Cawley to Matt Lynch, just giving UCC time there to get up.
Yeah.
And looks, Matty Lynch has T on the field here now. Going for points. And College Park falls silent here now. And it is good. Score here in College Park, 6-12. Still to UCC, but a great penalty there by Matty Lynch.
Yeah, great call from Trinity to go for points, you know.
Sorry, especially when you have a player like that, Matty Lynch, who
Yeah.
can absolutely nail it between the sticks from about 45 metres out.
Yeah, he's got a golden leg, but yeah, great. You're down 6, 7 puts you up 1, so yeah, great play by Trinity, great call.
Murphy again gets us underway here. Dave Walsh there just slapping it back, still in Trinity hands there. Cawley just spinning in and out of players.
Yeah, for a Madden player, he was just spamming circle there. Spin move, great play.
Exactly. No 9 there now. Someone will have to say, oh, Cawley's back to his feet. We're Gucci. Dean Johns now. And that's a big shot there put on Dean Johns by Nauk and a Dogbo. Put back here now. And Lynch there tries to
spy bomb.
Taken there by Ben O'Connor. Ben O'Connor just unleashing him. Great pass over the top there to number 14, Neville O'Leary, I believe. And that is a monstrous shot made by Conal Henchy. You see, still with ball in hand here now. Pulled out the back here. Still to O'Connor. Prop forward there.
Great shot by Mark Walsh. And it looks like Jack O'Neill's over it. No, gets off the ball there.
Think he did the right thing there. Just get men back in the line here now. A Dogbo there with the carry. You see with the ball now in the Trinity 10. Casey there finding Murphy. And Murphy there slipping through a gap. Dave Walsh just doing really well just to get a hold of his boot. Oh, and that penalty goes UCC's way. Probably no release there. Michael Sullivan trying to go through the middle there.
And it looks like it's going to go back to advantage there.
Certainly so.
Looks like Conal Henchy's down right now.
Let's hope Henchy's okay. Dave Walsh also taking a knee as well. Just men down for either side. And what is a very physical game here. And what, probably not long left on the clock. Probably about 20 or so left to play.
Yeah.
So, certainly great game here now. And UCC now up to go for points. That is Murphy's third kick of the day. Just some scores here now in 1B. Highfield 14, Nace 24. Queens 5, City of Armagh 17. Garryowen 12. Blackrock 28. And Old Wesley 25. Inst 21. And that is wide. Ball back in Trinity's hand. And Matt Lynch just putting boot to ball here.
Yeah.
And, well, that just hit us straight in the head here now.
Yeah.
Good thing we have the cover, eh? And that's a great touch finder here.
Yeah, artillery strike right above. But honestly, yeah, goes wide left on the attempt from UCC. Matty Lynch catches it and just fires it. Like I said before, guy's got a golden leg. Definitely some meters under that, but
Exactly. And Dara O'Connell now, number 17 on for UCC, looks to have replaced Sean Dunn. The Dogbo there at the front, back to the middle, up O'Sullivan. Jackson trying to get his hand to it. And ball's very messy there. I'm not entirely sure. Ball back in Trinity hands there.
and Mike Walsh tries to dive on it. Kevin Jackson ends up scooping it after the collision on the ground.
Dave Walsh there trying to get the pass away. Saw UCC men were up for it. Chose to hold on to it. Great play there by Dave Walsh. Smart thing to do. Matty Lynch now. Matty Lynch sees there's no one really there.
Ref hits a deck.
Ref got sidestepped there by Matty Lynch. Mark Walsh now. Mark Walsh going route one as usual. Again, seeing no one really there for the Trinity men. So go down to the blind side here now. Davy Colbert. Davy Colbert, yeah, wrapped up. Thought he was going to get the offload away there, but didn't. Back now. Down the blind side here now. Here calls for Colbert's going. And Colbert's just made a break down the sideline here. Gets the offload away to Oscar Cawley. And Oscar Cawley's just manhandled there, really. Ball back in Cal McDonald's hands here now. Now that's a counter up there by UCC, but back in the hands of Trinity. Kev Jackson here now with the carry.
Great quick ball from Trinity. You know, you got Kevin Jackson on the outside, or Connell Henchy, pardon me, hitting him through.
Hugo Lynch. Sorry, not Hugo Lynch. David Colbert. But Hugo Lynch now has the ball. That is some silky offload stuff, but no one's there to support Cal McDonald, but the ball is out. Oscar Cawley here just wrestling with it. Dean Johns is going as he finds Jack O'Neill, and Jack O'Neill, it does not go quite to hand, but we go back playing under advantage here.
Yeah, just a great play. You know, Oscar Cawley found the ball out of the ruck, looks to pop it off, gives it Hunter Dean Johns. Oh, just unfortunately not the hands on Jack O'Neill because, you know, the way he moves is low center of gravity. He'd just be gone to the races there. So, and then you got Matty Lynch going quick here.
Hugo Lynch still with ball in hand. And Owen McDermott looked to be coming back onto the field there, but he's come off Carl Brennan. Owen is on the field now for Carl Brennan.
And just on our near side, unfortunately, Dave Walsh on the ground being treated by physio. So hope he's all good, but
certainly so. Again, Mark Walsh, route one. Down O'Connell over the ball here now. And that is a huge penalty for UCC, a huge let off here now. No one there to support the Trinity men, really. Nothing.
Nothing to say there, Frank.
Yeah, really, to be honest. Kind of lost for words there. But a couple of men down on either side. Walsh is still down. Walsh does not seem to be in a good way here. UCC ball in hand here for Murphy. Murphy there finds touch. Just off the halfway line. UCC just taking their time to bring this one in. Mike Walsh trying to get up into the air. Balls at the base there for O'Sullivan, and O'Sullivan's just scragged there by Jack Pollard as he's entered the field for Connell Henchy. A Dogbo now gets his tip on pass to his hooker who shocks it, and a huge shot there by Matty Lynch. O'Connell now.
Turnover.
Huge penalty there for Trinity. Let's see who got over that one. Is that Dave Walsh? That is Dave Walsh.
Dave Walsh back from the dead. Just, so much motor and heart on the guy. So
Go on, Dave. Just time off here now. Another man down for UCC. Seems to be O'Connell. Time is back on here now. Matty Lynch. Finds touch. Just barely. Finds touch.
yeah, we'll take what we can right now. Trinity just one step away from getting back in the game. So
Exactly.
exciting to see what's going to happen here. You got now Pauly throwing in the lineout. So
Let's go, Polly.
a little bit of a change. You got Jack O'Neill taking Connell Henchy's place out of the lineout. So we'll see with a little bit of change of scenery for the guy. But
McDermott there. Back to the front there. To Mike Walsh. And Trinity looks to set the small ball at the base here now for Polly. Ball is down here, but Colley gets it out. Goes to Mark Walsh. Mark Walsh pulls out the back here now. Goes to Godsey. Go on, Goddard. Again, Colley just squirts out there, and Colley's just like, gets the offload away to Mike Walsh. Mike
But it
Walsh
goes
is not
backwards.
expecting that. It backwards, says the ref. Very lucky call there. Dave Walsh pulls out the back here, minus the scrum cap. Ball just not going to hand here. What is going on here?
yeah, just again, ball going to deck. It's just unlucky for Trinity, right?
Just some trying to get the offload away when it's not on. Trinity very lucky there with that ball going, being called backwards. It looks forward from here, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And UCC just reaping the rewards from our mistakes.
Yeah, and you hear Coach Hugh yelling, "Just go forward," and that's really what Trinity needs to do right now. It's a lot of the time we're trying to play in the past, and we just need to be going forward, playing in the future, building up phases, because that's when we're best. Get to the back three when we have an overlap on the outside. So
Mike Walsh there trying to get up to that. The ball's at the base here now, and Michael Sullivan there just breaks away, but Jack Pollard again just scragging onto his leg.
looks like Dean John might have been on the ball there, but ref doesn't give it to him. Dave Walsh off the line, good chop.
Chop there by Walsh. Casey there looks to be setting up the box kick as Mike Walsh tried to set up a counter ruck here. Casey ships it up. It's hanging. Ball back in the hands of Trinity, and David Cobra there seeing space in the backfield. David Cobra put one's over the top. That's a great kick, but back in the hands of Casey here now as he feeds it back to O'Connor, and O'Connor will look to get this off the park and goes straight into the tree. And that is a huge let off there for Trinity, but a great attacking platform as well. Look where they are, approximately 25 meters out.
Yeah. And crazy, chain of events once again. Cal McDonald trying to go on his knees to catch the ball over the top. Ends up getting to Davey Colbert's hands. He puts over a nudge, and then, UCC try to counter kick, and unfortunately just goes only past the 25 there. So back in territory for Trinity. Looks to attack.
Certainly so. And the sun has come out here now. Straight up to the tail there, Jackson. And they get this maul going. A huge punch there. Ball's at the base here now for Jack Pollard. You see he's got his hands on it. Oscar Cawley just has it in his hands. And Trinity are now motoring over the 22. And Trinity are still going.
Pulls it out. Mark Walsh goes.
Mark Walsh brought down here just off the 22 now. Still at the base here. Cal McDonald there slipped as Hugo Lynch was like, get on my ass here.
Awesome.
Round the corner.
Oh, Arthur Swinkowski, always good for a good carry there.
Finds Dean Johns. Dean Johns is brought down here now. Back in line to Mike Walsh. Mike Walsh trying to use his fancy footwork here. Again brought down. Pulled out around the corner to Lynchy. Hugo Lynch is brought down here now. Colley again going around the corner to Matt Lynch. I'm not sure who made that carry. Could have been Mark Walsh.
Yeah, Mark Walsh. Tip to Mark Walsh there. Owen McDermott's hands again. UCC's line speed just exceptional in their own 22.
Certainly so. Just getting down, getting low, making shots like that. Dropping their height. But advantage. Or is it? Pulled out the back here now. And just finding David Colbert. David Colbert was through a half gap there, but gets scragged. Great defence there by UCC.
Collie picks it.
Again, going back down the blind side. Who's that? Goddard. Goddard's Trinity about 8 or so meters out now. And Kev Jackson with a huge carry, about 5 meters out now.
Yeah, knocking on the front door here. Oh, there's Jack O'Neill.
Jack O'Neill
just 4 guys.
Jack O'Neill, you little beauty.
Yeah, Mini Pekka, they call him.
They do. I've said it once and I've said it so many times on this stream.
Oh.
Matty Lynch just delaying the pass here into the hands of David Colbert. David Colbert getting the offload away, but it goes back here now. If that went to hand, what could have been?
Good recovery from Cal McDonald, just showing the U20's heart there.
Certainly so. And we're back. Who was that?
Shot again from UCC. We need the extra guy on the outside that's hitting him through, and there we are. Mike Walsh getting on, and
Dean Johns, UCC man should get over that. Saying release there, very lucky there for UCC. Dave Walsh there, no one with Dave Walsh. Lads need to get with him here. And lads do. Backing out to Polly. Polly going himself. She got Lynch getting over that with
Doesn't look like he's on the
McDermott.
ball there. UCC look to go on the blind side here.
Matty Lynch there just.
Oh, looked like it might have been knocked from.
And we go back for the advantage, I believe. That was a very long passage of play there.
Yeah. Looks like Matty Lynch just got the ball knocked out of him. UCC got a hand in there. See what Trinity can do now. Just knocking on the doorstep once again.
Certainly so. Just nervy times, to be brutally honest with you, Mac.
And yeah, it looks like
The kick there. Trinity opt to go for the line out here. What are we about? 20 meters out.
Jack Pollard just been the money man so far as he's gotten on, throwing in hook. Hope to keep it up. Look for Kevin Jackson once again, and there he goes. Up with the contest. Oh, it just looks like it came out the back there, but
back in UCC's hands here, and it looks to be a knock-on on the ground there as well by Trinity. UCC, again, just getting these easy let-outs.
Yeah, it's just, technical-wise, like we had the line out up there, just can't seem to bring it down.
I know. We do. Trinity did such good work to get down there as well.
Box kick from UCC. David Colbert back.
Now Goddard there going. Goddard there. Brought down just
Looks like
on
he's
the
off
10.
his feet there.
Back in the hands out to Jacko. And Jacko with a huge carry there. But O'Connell there saying, no more meters from you. Mark Walsh again. Going route one as effective as ever. Some of the highest carry meters and highest carry rates in the AIL, Mark Walsh. And then to Matty Lynch. And Matty seeing the space as UCC players overshot. Matty Lynch is still going here.
Looks like just lost the ball again in contact.
UCC playing with advantage here now.
And yelling on the sideline is something we couldn't see appears to be happening. And Trin need to get around the corner here.
And they do. Jack O'Neill there. Ben Connor floating one over the top here now. To the winger.
Jack O'Neill. Looks like
Mark Walsh. Jack O'Neill's over and Jack O'Neill's won it back there. That is a huge turnover in a vital area of the field. Dean Johns now running into Michael O'Sullivan.
Just great turnover from Jack O'Neill. If you could build someone to poach the ball in a lab, it would be him. He's got the perfect build for it. Perfect IQ.
Exactly. And will not cost you 4 elixir.
Looks like...
Who is that? That's Hugh Goddard. And Hugh Goddard's just going here. Just carving up the sideline.
Looks like Davey Colbert got flipped. Could have been a penalty, but as he was giving the ball to Hugh Goddard before that big run, but looks like ref didn't see it.
Mike Walsh now. Pull that now. Matty Lynch seeing space in the backfield. Trying to get this kick away.
Need a kick chase here.
Who's that? Neville O'Leary there, just taking that. Neville O'Leary's just running it back. And he's brought down just off the halfway.
Oh, great shot by Kevin O'Jackson.
O'Sullivan there, trying to get the bounce away, but huge shot there. Edmund Sean Dogbo there with the carry.
Dogbo's just work rate on the guy. All games we
Certainly
need.
so.
Definitely one of UCC's standouts today.
Must be a huge honour for him and his family. Sean making his debut for Munster, and a few weeks later, his brother Edwin making his debut for Ireland. So certainly big congratulations to the Adogbo family.
No question.
Very talented bunch. And at the back there, Casey. Sorry, not Casey. Gaffney. Into Colbert. Colbert going. Colbert's still going here, and he's brought down just off the halfway.
Just beautiful clear. Oh,
Oscar
Colley
Colbert
goes.
there. Gets the offload away to Kev Jackson. Men will need to get over that, and Jack Pollard does. We go out now to Smikovsky. Smikovsky's going here. No one there with Smikovsky. Oh, McDermott looked to be tripped up here. Pulled out the back here now to Goddard. Goddard finds Jack O'Neill on this wing, as you ever do. And Jack O'Neill's brought down. Smikovsky here now. Running straight into where he saw space, and a great carry.
Great clear by Mike Walsh. Might have been a bit past the rock, but gotta do what you gotta do.
Kev Jackson there with a great carry. Matty Lynch there, finding Mark Walsh as he finds Matty Lynch again on that loop. And Matty Lynch is going. Matty Lynch, and that looks to be a slap there. Not sure who has the ball here, but it looks to be back in UCC hands here. UCC just great defense there, to be honest.
Yeah, but Trinity, it's just like they can't finish off. They get the line breaks, and they try one extra pass. It gets batted down by their own men, so...
As we approach literally the dying minutes of this
dying
game.
embers of the match. Good shot by Dave Walsh there. For Trinity right now, they can get the ball back. They just have to put faces together, right?
They do, just nothing silly. Keep ball in hand, just route one until you see space, until you're sure of the pass. But UCC just winding down the clock here now. McDonald with his arms out saying, is anyone over the ball there? Oh, locked down.
Oh, unreal play. Dave Walsh just powering through. Looks like he's down on his knee again, but man, the willpower from the guy.
Certainly
goes off, blocks the box kick. Number 20 just
thought he was on there, Walshy, to be honest. Would have been a ridiculous try if he scored that.
Cinderella story.
And just some time off here now as multiple men down for either side. So we have 22 dropout here now for that charge down. We've been told last play. And Tom Davison is on the field now.
Canadian brother. Gotta love it. Someone representing from up north, so see if you can make a difference here.
Certainly so. Comes on for number 4. Mike Walsh. Murphy here, just don't really know what he's doing. Some other scores from 1B. Queens 12, Armagh 24, Garryowen 24, Blackrock 28, Wesley 25, Inst 35, and then Highfield 21, Nace 24.
Yeah, and it looks like a dog bows off now. Good shift by the guy, so it's Trinity now. Dying embers of the game. Have to make something happen. No silly stuff. Bench is calling for a high tackle. Ref doesn't call it, so...
Pull that out to Dean Johns.
Fancy footwork. Get the clear.
Ref saying leave it. Tom Davison out for his first carry.
Oh, doesn't go to hand.
Back in the hands there. Dave Walsh just gathered. Not Dave Walsh, Matty Lynch seems to be gathering that. McDermott now. Okay, Hugo Lynch just putting his head down, going here. Trinity now with the ball on the halfway line.
Oh, advantage Trinity here.
That's huge. That's very big. Smikovsky.
Just a bowling ball. Hits him over the top. Here we go. Trinity needs some momentum here. And it looks like they're grabbing it.
Finding McDermott. Out now. Lynch again to Mark Walsh. Lynch again just exploiting that outside shoulder.
Looks like he's off his feet.
Jackson. Brought down just off the halfway line. And UCC have the ball back.
Oh,
But we go back for the advantage.
sorry, looks like not rolling away there. They're keeping the advantage, new advantage, sorry. Both teams just exhausted under the gun of the pressure from this game. So
Certainly, and it has been a great game of rugby so far. Can't take that away. Lynch here. Lynch finds touch. About 30 metres out.
everyone asking the question, Trinity, what do you have right now for us? What do you have? What can you give us? Especially the forwards here. Win the line out, see what happens from there. But it's one step at a
Certainly.
time for Trinity.
These are really the moments where you need the boys to dig in.
Yeah. And the lads are good for it. We've seen this so many times before.
Certainly so. Straight up there to Jackson. Jackson brings it down. Straight out Walsh to Cawley. Mark Walsh to Lynch, but Lynch is just wrapped up there.
Yeah, good swim through from UCC.
Ball at the base there. Hugo Lynch finds Cal McDonald, but Cal McDonald's brought down. And Trinity getting marched back here towards the UCC 10. Jackson there just breaking up the sideline. Still out here now to O'Neill. And O'Neill keeps
just
going. And O'Neill
bouncing guys
will
left
keep
and right.
going.
Kev Jackson isolated here. We need a clear.
And men got with him. Mark Walsh is just going to put his head down here, and he does. Smikovsky, we know where this is going. And what a bounce there by Smikovsky on O'Connell.
Shades of the Rhino from Amazing Spider-Man.
Lynch there, great hands. Feeds on Hugo Lynch. But Hugo Lynch, what a shot there put on to him. McDermott here now.
Great clear from Hunter Dean Shawns. And the inside, Tommy Davidson, the Canadian.
Polly there with the carry. Pulled out here now. And Hugo Lynch just finding a great line there after a great pass by Mark Walsh. Back inside now.
Smikovsky tries it again. Great shot by their number 3 on UCC. Trinity looks to go again. Might go at the back here, and they do.
Davy Colbert now. Davy Colbert's just going. And Davy Colbert's brought down just off the 22. Back out now to the blind side. Finding Tom Davison. Tom Davison's brought down literally past the 22 now. McDermott. Dean Johns has latched onto him. Whole front row is there. Out again.
Oh,
Jackson!
inside.
Jackson's just stepped through. And Jackson's going. And Jackson's brought down 5 metres out. Walsh here now. Men needs to get with him. This is a very... Tom Davison's wrapped up. Luckily still has the ball there.
Just great carry to break the line originally from Kev Jackson. Shades of the BlackRock Senior Cup final against Michael, the semis a few years ago when he was in school.
First round, actually.
Pardon me.
Hugo Lynch. Great line there. Cawley here now. Feeds Mark Walsh. Gets the offload away.
Will Gotti go? Oh, gets hit
Gotti's
hard.
brought 5 metres. Brought down 5 metres out. UCC trying to get over the ball here. But the ball is at the base here for Oscar Cawley. Ref telling UCC men to get back on side. Polly now putting his head down.
Clear by Dave Walsh. These boys fucking want it.
Matt Lynch stepping back inside. This is ridiculous stuff here, ladies and gents. College Park has seen this again. Score here now. 11-12. Kick still to come. There's really nothing either of us can say there, to be honest. That is just relentlessness. That is going to the final minute. And that is good. That is good. Final score here now, 13-12. We saw it once before against Gary Ode. We saw it last year against Cashel.
Unreal.
And we see it again here against UCC.
And
what a game of rugby. Shout out to UCC. Unbelievable game. Thank you to our sponsors, AIB and to BS Sports Analysis, for bringing you this stream. Ladies and gents, we'll catch you on the flip.